Hello everyone, Daniel Yuck here. Thank you all for tuning in today. I appreciate you. Today I would like to dive into a reviewing this wood burning kit right here called TEKCHIC, if I'm correct, TEKCHIC. Forgive me if I'm mispronouncing that. However, this is a wood burning kit. I will leave a link in the description below so you can check this out on your end. Within this video, I'm going to show you how I'm going to go about setting everything up and get to wood burning, and I'll give you all my final opinions and reviews at the end of the video here, so be sure to stick around for that. Should you have any questions along the way, I'm going to highly encourage you to drop a comment down below, and I will do my best to assist you in the best possible direction. With that being said, let's dive straight on into this. First and foremost, let's go ahead and get acquainted with everything here, including the parameters on the interface, all of the pieces in here. So I'm going to open up the user manual, and right here it essentially lists everything off that comes within the kit here. So number one is going to be terminals. As you can see, 2 voltage fine tuning pot. It says 3 is a voltage knob adjustment, 4 is on and off switch, 5 is power cord, 6 is 2 hand pieces, 7 is a nib holder, 8 is wired nibs or tips, 9 is extra nibs or tips, 10 is a sponge, 11 handpiece holder, 12 voltage display, 13 handpiece switch, and the 14 is a wrench. All of the contents are listed right here, and that's everything that comes within the box as you see laid out right here in front of us. So feel free to pause this so that way you can get acquainted with what everything is on your end. One thing that I also want to point out is that it tells us almost step by step on how to set everything up right here and what everything is essentially. So this is a very useful guide, so that is a thumbs up on the guide there. So for me, I'm going to go ahead and get right into setting on up. According to the manual here, it says 1, attach hand pieces, which are these 2 right here, to the terminals number 1 on the image. So terminals are going to be right here on the box. So the terminals are going to be these 2 and the hand pieces. So number 1, it's saying to connect the hand pieces to the terminals right here. And I'm going to go ahead and just use the terminology from the manual here. Overall, these do seem like good quality instruments. So we're going to place one of the hand pieces within the terminal here, and you can kind of line it up so you can see that there is a groove right here at the bottom. There's a groove right here. We're going to line that up with this groove right here. So it's actually almost impossible to get this wrong. Push it in like so, and you can just simply screw it on. Very simple, very straightforward. I personally think that that is actually really easy, snug fit. And you can go ahead and connect both, and then we're going to repeat that process with this one. So allow me to zoom in and just show you. You can see that this bottom piece right here has a little groove right here, and then we're going to want to line that up with this groove right there. You just kind of push it in like so. Very simple, very straightforward, and then you screw it in, as you can see. So that is step 1. Let's go ahead and proceed to step 2. So after plugging in both hand pieces, step 2 is to plug in the power. I did plug in the power, but I have not turned the unit on just yet. It does say the hand pieces take about a minute to heat up, so I'm not going to turn the unit on. What I want to do is I want to set these up, and then I want to go ahead and change out the tips and show you how to do that as well before we go ahead and proceed front. So let's set up these right here, and these are number 11, and those are referred to handpiece holders. So let me show you how to set up the handpiece holder, and it's actually really simple. Within this component right here, there's actually a groove, and this groove is what we're going to lock into this area right here. And allow me to show you right here. So as you can see, simply slide it on like so, and then press it down, and it's on. And then you're going to want to repeat that process with the other one as well. It's the same thing. Both of them have the exact same grooves going on right there. So you want to make sure the grooves are facing down like so. And then simply just lock it into place. And you are ready to rock with the handpiece holders. Let's go ahead and proceed front with the handpieces themselves and changing out the nibs. So next thing I'm going to do is go ahead and place the sponges in the handpiece holders, so that way we can move front. We're definitely going to use this shortly. Let me go ahead and get to where we're going. So sponges are going to go in here like so, and here like so. Very simple, very straightforward. And here are the extra nibs that come with this kit right here. Setting up is actually really straightforward. So from here on out, it's pretty much applying the sponges, putting on the right nibs and then finding your right temperatures. So let's continue. We're gonna use this here shortly. Next, I'm gonna actually apply these sponges to the handpiece holders. And there's 2 of them, so 1 and 1 each, like so. And then now we can get into changing out the nibs. So for me, I wanna do some real fine lines. So I may go ahead and do 1 tip for lining, 1 tip for shading, to each their own. You can go ahead and apply whichever tips that you need on your end. For me, since I'm going to be dominantly lining right now, I'm going to go with a smaller ball and a thicker ball nib right here, as you see. I'm going to put the rest of these away, and I'm going to apply these 2 to the hand pieces right here. So let's get into that. So changing out hand pieces is rather simple. So I'm going to go ahead and have the hand piece in my left hand. I'm going to have the tool in my right, and you're going to want to turn to the front. Turn it around, turn to the front, and you can repeat that process with both. As long as you have the handpiece in your left hand, you should be turning to the front if I am correct. You remove the nib, and then you could apply your finer point, your thicker point. For me, I'm gonna go from thinner to thicker, so I'm gonna apply the thinner ball first here, as you see, and then I'm hand tightening them. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm going to go back and then just tighten them with the tool, pulling it towards me. As you can see, there's still a little bit of tightening going on there. Not too tight. I want to leave it loose. And that's how I go about changing the nibs there. And then when I'm done, I can go ahead and place it into holder 1 to remind me that that is 1. You can label it as well should you choose to do so. And then I'm going to repeat that process. So I'm going to grab it in my left hand, holding the hand piece, and I'm going to push it front. Trying to work my way there. Same thing, just to loosen them up, and then I'm gonna go ahead and turn it this way like so. Take out the nib there, and then replace it with the new nib, like so. I'm gonna hand tighten. Once I hand tighten, I can repeat that process in reverse. And there we go. And now we are ready to rock. So that's how you would go about changing nibs. Make sure you do that when the unit has been turned off and when it is not on, as we can cause severe burning. But as you can see, so that is setting it up. We're now ready to rock. We are set up with the appropriate nibs. I am gonna go ahead and do some testing, and I will switch over to a different angle for you all, so that way we can come back and give you all my final reviews on this. This is the interface up close. Power button is over here to the right where you see my finger. Simply turn it on, and this is what it looks like. And as you can see, the voltage changes right here. And you could switch between handpiece 1 and 2 right here. Very straightforward interface. Takes about a minute according to the user manual to heat up.
So allow me to conclude the video and relay some of my final opinions on what I feel about the TEKCHIC pyrography kit here that we are reviewing. Now forgive me if my pronunciation here is incorrect. Overall though, I do feel like this is a great all-around pyrography kit right here. It does come with 2 hand pieces, as you can see right here. It does come with an assortment of nibs, the handpiece holders, the cords. It has the interface right here, the unit. Everything that we need to get to wood burning out the box is included within this kit. Not only that, the performance is there. I am able to shade, I'm able to line, as you can see right here. As you saw in the demonstrations there as well, I did a variety of different pieces and it performed on all aspects right here. So if you're looking for an affordable pyrography kit, I would highly recommend to check this one out. I will leave links for you in the description below so you can do so on your end. Now, I do give this a thumbs up and a 5 out of 5. Granted, this is the first kit that I do have. I don't have much experience with more high-end kits, so as I do go ahead and get more acquainted with better gear along my journey here of wood burning, I will bring you all more reviews. But as of now, with my current knowledge, I do give this machine right here, this entire unit, a thumbs up and a 5 stars, and I'm gonna highly recommend you check it out on your end. If I didn't touch base on anything specific that you may want to know, I'm going to encourage you to drop a comment down below, and I will do my best to assist you in the best possible direction. I also have social medias all under the same name as this YouTube account. I have Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. I would truly appreciate the support on there. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button for me and ring that bell, as I'm going to be bringing more videos like this for you all. Thank you for tuning in yet again. You have a great day.